This quick video is a reminder of how easy it can be to customize a Word theme and still make sure that it retains its readability for anybody who has any type of disability, from needing it to be high contrast, people that are colorblind. Anybody will be able to read this easily if you follow my tips right here. And I know a lot of you have used Word forever, but sometimes we forget that it's really easy to customize and apply a theme. So I've created a new document. I've clicked under the Design tab, and I'm going to pick just a standard theme that's in here that I'm kind of fond of. I'm just going to pick Facet. It has a lot of colors that I like. I like the contrast. And then I can also decide on what I want the headings and things to look like. I've put a little bit of copy in here from a post that I'm working on, and we'll use this as our example. So now I want to see what it's going to look like, but the first thing I'll have to do is apply some of the outline themes so you can see. Go back over to Home, and for this first line, we're going to go ahead and say that it is the title. Don't just use your arrow keys and make things larger. Don't change them, your fonts just willy-nilly. Try and have a plan for it so that it looks very consistent. So here's our title. We're going to make this our heading 1. This will also be a heading 1, and we'll make this a heading 2, and we'll make sure that this is a bulleted list. So we have this all set up, and now we're going to go ahead and see what will it look like if we change the theme a little bit. You just mouse over here at the top and you can see which one you might be fond of. And don't worry, if it's slightly off or slightly too big or not quite the color you want, get as close as you can, because we're going to show you how you can change that quite easily. These are some of the options. Do you like any of these? Here's some more. I like those green bands going across. It still has enough contrast that you can read it. I'm going to choose that one. Right now though, this hasn't been formatted. So I'm going back to Home, and I'm going to say Normal. Now I know that seems like a lot of formatting. Maybe you need to write all your copy first. That's what I really suggest. And then format it after. But once you apply a template to this, it will make it much easier to keep going along and make your edits. So right now, this is easy to read, but this, I'm going to modify this a little bit. So I'm selecting my title. Remember that was right here. I'm going to right click and say modify. So I'm going to change the font probably for everything. So now this is narrower. I like this better. I'm going to actually change the whole thing. So for the first thing I'm going to do is change normal, because normal is the base for all of the other ones. So if I change this to a font that I like and say OK, and I'm going to also say new documents based on this template, everything changes to Helvetica Narrow. I know some of you won't be very fond of it because it's kind of small to read. So we're going to modify that as well. Normal is going to be larger. I think 10 is just kind of cruel. There, easier to read. It's narrow. Again, it's going to be your preference. The colors are going to match your brand, and you're going to be able to save it. So now I'm going to go back over to Design, to Themes, and I'm going to say Save the current theme. And this is going to be called Susan's Theme. So I know which one it is, and save. So the next time I want to create a document, I can choose that from the themes, and it will automatically apply these styles I've already set up. Remember, you want it to be easy to format, because when you format things with this outline type of style, you're also able to make it easier for people to read and navigate, especially those that use readers. When I click on View and I view the navigation pane, right there, that little checkbox, you can see the outline starting to build, almost like a table of contents. It makes it really easy to jump to a page within the document. And it will also be the structure for your table of contents. So whatever you put in here, make sure it would be logical here in the left for people to navigate, and they would know what that next section is going to be about. That's enough here. We'll cover more things later.